So anyways, we're talking about this Marshall over here, the old 50-watt Plexi. So you probably have all the background on it technically because you did all the research and you know it's one of the most rare ones you can find. But there's a story behind it because I was the second owner, and I'll tell you how I got it. I was living in South Beach way back in the days, or very early 70s, 70, 71, 72, and I got to be, as a guitar player, I got to hang in with some really cool people, surfers mostly, but big time surfers back then, South Beach. So I was like brought into this clique, and here I am, this guy with glasses, and obviously I don't surf. I mean, look at me. I surf like I'm in porno. But the thing is, so I got in with a lot of people, and it was really cool. It was an experience because that was the wild days back then. Anyway, so some of the guys I got into, I got to know through that were some really big-time musicians at the time, which I won't mention names, but and their association with different drugs and the different things of the time. But I did get to hook up with the guy, the crew that did all the sound for the rock opera Hair, the original rock opera that was that toured, and the tour was done, and I was hanging out with their sound guys in I think it was Coconut Grove, as a matter of fact, in Miami, and we went and they had in their place where they had just stacks of all these really cool amps and speakers and all this really neat stuff, and I just got in with them and we were hanging and this and that, and before I left they said, why don't you pick one of the amps, and I picked that one, and they had just, that was bought by them, that Marshall, bought by them, and I got it off of them, and little did I know, Hair was a really big thing back then, but you never think it's going to go 50 years later or 60 years later and we're going to talk about it. But it was a big thing, and I remember getting that amp, and it's gone through when I was a young man to now an old man. Now it's handed down to the best hands it could be, and that's the story behind that Marshall right there.